Hey, y'all.
Hey.
We already done eat. I done had some rice, some chicken, some fried okra, some country gravy, some
Skillet cornbread.
some roasted honey glazed carrots.
Some
I had lima beans,
stuffing.
stuffing.
Cornbread stuffing. Yeah.
What else? Seems like we missing something. Anyway,
Okra. You said okra.
okra,
right?
yeah. Out of all the places we could have went,
Fried chicken.
fried chicken, of course. We went someplace that is very similar to the place that we met.
Yeah.
You know, it is Golden Corral. Okay.
For
Nearest
lunch.
Golden Corral, yeah, for lunch. The nearest Golden Corral from Connecticut is about an hour and 20 minutes away, which we drove. So now we going in the opposite direction towards the coast.
Yep.
All right, towards Cape Cod.
That way.
We're going that way. Yep, same way you pointed. Take us about an hour and 40 minutes, but how I'm driving, the road is wet. I'm gonna take my time, maybe 2 hours. What's the rush? We don't have any kids crying for milk.
That's right. It's just the two of us.
That's it. You can make it if you try.
That's it.
You know, I would say anybody who needs some words of encouragement, don't listen to what other people tell you about the person you decide to be with. You decided to be with that person.
That's it.
You decided to marry that person.
That's it.
You decided to be exclusive with that person. You also decided to make a baby with that person. What can we do when you already determined
What you want to do?
what you wanted to do already? Again, I'm going to ask the question. What else can you do when you chose to be with somebody that you know may or may not have your best interest at heart?
The choice is yours, though.
The choice is yours.
But you make that decision if that's the person
Can
you
people
want to be with.
change? No. People cannot change.
God
says, choose this day who you going to serve. You can choose this day who you going to love, who you going to sleep with, who you going to go on vacation with, who you can go to church with, who you going to ride to work with.
Well, hopefully, if you're choosing a partner,
You understand?
They're all one and the same, not just all these separate, situationships here. We talking about one person.
Situationships. Ain't no sister wives situations.
There ain't no husband brother either.
Husband brothers. Y'all, we watch some shows.
It make you question.
And I be looking like, how? But then again, in their eyes, they're right. Everybody else is wrong.
Yeah, well, in my eyes, I'm like, how you do it? Because it couldn't be me.
I mean, one woman is enough. You know, it's different if you want to play, you ain't got to stay.
Oh, well, then if you want to play, you shouldn't be staying anyway.
That's a point. That's a point. But some people get mad and say, you know what? I'm going to get me somebody else.
Well, then go get them. Toodaloo.
This is how you make a marriage work, and this is how you don't make one work. We've been together 28 years. We've been married 25 years. This is what works for me. Trina just lets me do anything I want to do.
Because there's no point. If you tell him no, he's still going to do it anyway.
My daddy said, I ain't Trina.
What that mean?
I don't know. Boy, you want to get married? Just understand in all of the words. You got to lay with her. You lay your bed, make your bed hard.
You the one got to lay in it.
You the one got to lay in it. Okay.
Whenever you start, make sure you can continue.
That's it. That's what he said. I respect him. I respect my grandfathers, my grandmothers, and my grandmother, who the ones that actually here, the ones that's going on before. And I know, their voices. I still hear certain things because I'm old enough to remember certain things. And I see the way my aunts and my uncles get treated or got treated. I see the way my older cousins who've been married got treated. My older, like extended family outside the family, because everybody got a group of family, last names that is part of the bloodline, but a little bit detached, if that makes sense.
Makes sense.
But they still got the same belief. Some of them head shaped like yours, some of them nose shaped like yours. They tongue,
tell
their
from
tongue,
here.
you can tell, and their tongue is reckless too.
Mm-hmm.
So they talk about what they want to talk about and who they want to talk about, and will fight you on top of it. So you mess with one, you got to mess with all.
But at the end of the day, they still family.
But the key to marriage is communication. First and foremost
course.
is God, communication. You got to have money. You got to have peace. You got to have freedom.
You gotta have intimacy.
I do not. Yeah, you got to have that too. You cannot have one without the other, because if you got God, you ain't got communication with the person you love, then you fooling yourself is not going to work. Okay, you got to have everything. You got to have every wheel on the wagon.
Yes, can't have one that's
Mm-hmm.
wobbly, or you can't have one that's falling off. It gotta be balanced and all together.
But you got to have your own space.
You do have to have your own
You know.
space, but you also need to have somebody with the same drive or more drive than you got, because if they ain't going nowhere, they ain't gonna push you.
Yeah, because if you broke, they broke. They okay with having barely enough or not enough. You can be comfortable with having a little more or barely enough or not enough.
Listen, we all grown.
I
Don't
have-
you be looking for nobody that don't have no job.
I have always been in a position where I always kept a couple of dollars in my pocket, and I always would bury a couple of dollars. I lost a couple containers,
Yeah.
pickle jars and stuff like that.
Did
That
you
I
remember
buried.
where
I
you put it?
forgot where I put it.
I wonder if you go back and dig it up and still.
They're probably still there. They're probably number $15, $20, but still money.
Yeah.
It's just the concept of doing it. So I'm bouncing from one thing to the other. And the key to marriage, the key to any relationship is communication. But
Yeah.
God first, communication, intimacy, and you got to have money, and you cannot have secrets, okay? What has worked for us is because when I said I do what I want to do, me and Trina are two separate individuals. Marriage is a contract.
Right.
That's a I'm gonna make a lot of people mad. A arrangement, an agreement before you, that person, and God.
Yeah.
Okay. If that person decided to step out on somebody else or whatever the case is, God ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay. They made that decision themselves.
Right.
So the question somebody had asked me some time ago, I think it was a gentleman to the gym. He was like, well, you and your wife, y'all look like y'all are so beautiful in your marriage. Y'all don't have misunderstandings. That's a lie.
No.
Yes, we do. There's no such thing as no
Not having
misunderstandings.
Yeah, you have to have it. That's how you. That's another. Not I want to say trial. I would say challenge. In order for you to overcome it, to know that you can work through it and get to the next stop.
And figure out what works for you guys. If you're a wife, please stop going through your husband's phone. I don't have that problem, okay?
No.
Because I got a bunch of other secret phones. No, but in all fairness, if there's no secrets, there's no secrets to tell.
Exactly.
What are you gonna do? Make up something? A lot of these guys being faithful, and a lot of these women being faithful. But if they keep being accused of doing something they're not
they end up
doing,
doing it.
they're gonna do it.
You keep seeking it, you'll find it.
Right?
So
You
want
get what I'm saying?
You keep looking for it. Trust me,
Yeah.
something eventually gonna pop up.
If we help somebody on this day, on our 25th year anniversary, what I can tell you, what works for us may not work for you guys.
Right.
You have to figure out your own system. I have my own space. Trina have her own space. We unite. We do everything together. Ain't no secrets. Ain't no secret phones. I ain't got no girlfriend on the side. No baby mama drama. No
Nope.
sneaky link. Whatever. Whatever we do, we do together. And that's what I'm gonna say. That's my story, and I'm gonna stick to it. Now, I will tell you guys, somebody watching this has a very good, very, very, very good relationship.
Yeah.
But they're about to walk away from it. Why? They're about to walk away from it because they can't have space. You got to be married, but yet give the person space.
Right.
You sleep with each other every day. You've been with the person for so long.
Right.
You got to give them some space.
Right.
Space.
And that could be something as simple as when they get home, just let them kind of
Decompress.
There you go. That's the word.
Yeah.
Let them decompress. Just give them like 30 minutes, 45 minutes just to get their mindset together. No, I'm not in work no more. I'm home. All right. This is a whole different person. Because Trina at work is not Trina the wife. It's two different type of outlines. So you got to give me a minute to let's get it all together. But that's normally not my problem. When I'm off, I cut it off. This one I can't get to stop working.
It ain't even about work anymore. I've already graduated among that.
I don't mean physically working for him. I mean just like I just need him to just unplug for a little bit.
my son had asked me, our son had asked me, is there a number
No.
for me that, God can say, okay, this is how much money I brought in your life, or brung, or will bring, or you're on schedule to have, or let's just say hypothetically. He said, if God give you $50 million right now, or $100 million right now, or $10 million right now, what would you do?
Would you do anything different than what you're doing now?
And the answer to that was,
No.
I would do everything that I'm doing right now. I would give more, but I like to give the people who don't ask me to.
Right.
Ooh. Now, I'm going to repeat that. I will be more generous, me, being a blessing to somebody who don't ask me for it. I give you more.
When you don't
But
ask.
not, you'll get more
When you don't ask.
when you don't ask. I know the Bible said ask, seek, and knock.
We get that.
I
That's
get
the
that.
point.
This is something different. What I'm saying is, who are you going to be more friendly with? Somebody who asks you for something all the time? Or somebody who, maybe present the idea or like people say, talk around it.
Right.
But yet they don't directly, for example.
Indirectly.
Indirectly.
Yeah.
Trina, I would really like a Burberry hat. I like the way it looked, the brown, the red, the white, the black stripes, I want a Burberry hat. Yeah, that thing, $500 for the hat. $500 for the hat. Yeah, that look nice on my head now. You still know my size, right?
I was like, yeah, it's in the store.
Exactly. So then, if you don't ask, then you will receive from the person. You're not nagging them. That's what I'm saying. You can
Right.
ask them, but don't nag them.
You can ask them, but no, you can ask a question, but definitely don't nag. I appreciate when somebody just like, oh yeah, it's different if somebody say, oh, you know what, that's a nice hat.
Yeah, I
And
like
then
that
go,
hat now.
right, and then go somewhere else with the conversation. Y'all be talking about something different. And you know what, you next time you go in a store or you see something, you be like, you know what,
I'm going to get this
I'm
for
gonna
this
get
person.
this sort of thing. Just because they mention it, but just as a compliment, not something looking to receive it.
Right,
It's a difference.
right. I love
Then
it.
somebody gives you a whole outline of the thing sitting on top of your head. You just like, well, go buy one.
Yeah.
If you want one that bad, you can get it from here.
I'm going to tell you what a very wealthy person, a mentor of mine, had said. I have several, okay? In order to be successful and do things nobody else is currently doing, you can only be you. Don't try to be nobody else. Don't try to follow nobody else. Don't follow the trends. And definitely what works for somebody else will not work for you. This is why, off the subject a little bit, when I first started learning music, I learned and picked a lot of people's brains. A lot of people prayed over me and different things like that. I didn't listen to one style of music.
No, you just know.
I didn't listen to one person who taught me this chord, that chord, this chord. I put it all together
Right.
in my vocabulary, and I created what is now known rail
Yeah.
style, rail music.
Right.
It's my music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
I say that to say, and that's the only thing I can think about right now at the moment, because I'm so overwhelmed. I'm happy. I appreciate all the love and everything. I love it. But the only thing holding you guys back is the right partner. Once you got the right partner, your life will go
Sky's the limit.
to a whole nother dimension. Life is
That you can
much
even
better.
imagine. Once you have the right person beside you, your life will go to a place that you've never even seen it before. Because it's not you just pressing forward and moving by yourself. You have your backbone, your support, the person is right there. No matter what everybody else is doing, you have your right hand person.
And go on over to iThriftFreeShipping.com. If you want to make some money, a lot of y'all ask me about e-commerce. This is our own signature online thrift shop. Okay, you can go there and buy multiple bulk items, and you can resell it and make some money. I'm telling you right now, prove me wrong. I will personally send you some information, okay, via email or your text or DM or whatever the case is. Let me know if you
Email or
purchase.
DM.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And let us know what you purchase and how many items you purchase, and I would help you sell it. I'll tell you exactly what to do and what platforms to use to sell it. That's what we'll do for free of charge.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm feeling.
But you gotta go to iThriftFreeShipping.com to make your purchase.
Yeah, it's helping somebody. And at the same time, 1% is being given to a charity of our choice, okay?
Yeah, not yours.
So yeah, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Next time we're gonna be on, we will be in the resort. We can check in our resort. We can relax a mundo. And remember, you can do everything you want to do.
And you don't let anybody say anything different.